Hi people, I want to tell you a fairy tale. But this fairy tale is a true fairy tale. It is real. It's about a little boy. When this little boy was born, they directly smell him and want to kill him. So the parents and the little boy need to run for their lives. So this is already very sad. When the boy become a little older, he become like no one else. He was more mature than the people around him. He was perfect when he did talk. So he did use this. He told the people when he was a little boy what these other people do wrong. And then he was only a little boy. And this, all the people did listen to him. Now, if you go and look in the Bible, then you will see that from 12 till 30 you hear nothing from this little boy what grow up. Nothing. There is nothing to read about this beautiful little boy. Well, then I will tell you what did happen in these years, what is not in the Bible. He did talk with his father. He did learn. He listened. He healed. And he taught. And he worked. Everything what did die for his eyes, he did heal it. Because the boy don't want to see that anything died. And this is his real life. So when he became 30 years old, he started to walk for God and start to tell the people what's going on, who he is, why he is here. Now when this boy was born, 3 kings did come to him. Listen good what I say. 3 kings. Kings. And when the kings did go, what did you hear in the Bible about these 3 kings? What did come to this little boy and give him presents? I will tell you where they did go. They did go back where they belong. Because these 3 kings are servants of God. They got nothing to do with this world. Only they did come for this little boy and gave him the presents. So when the 3 kings did go away, they go back to God. That's why you never hear in the Bible about these 3 people who did come to Jesus, to this little boy. Now tell me, why will 3 kings come to a little prince? Listen good what I say, because this is what people say. People say that Jesus is the Prince of Peace. Listen what I say. And 3 kings bow for him. 3 kings bow for the prince? The Prince of Peace? So I want to explain you that Jesus is no prince. He also will not come out of heaven as a prince. He will not say to you, "Here is the prince." You know, I become terribly mad if people say that Jesus is the Prince of Peace. Because 3 kings bow for a prince? Or did 3 kings bow for the best king there is? Go figure. So now we're gonna start with his 3 years. He did talk about the world we are living in, and he did talk about the time, this time, right now. He was not talk about that time where he was in. He was talking about this time, this end time. And he did heal the sick, but he always did, and he always will. So, do you want to be healed? Be with God and Jesus. You will get a different feeling in your life, in your body. And you will think in the beginning, what's going on? What is this feeling? And then you will understand what real love is, what comes out of heaven. I cannot explain you the love, people. But the people who got that experience, they know. They know the feeling. They know the feeling. They will explain you, and then they will say, it's a feeling unbelievable. I don't know how to explain it. Because no one can explain it. The love of God, the love of Jesus, no one can explain it. It is above you. It is unthinkable to find a way to explain it. You understand? It's difficult to explain. You need to feel it yourself, and then you will say the same like I say. You know, you will say also, yeah, I did feel something I cannot explain, but it was love. But if you ask me to explain the feeling, I cannot explain. So Jesus did work here for 3 years. And in these 3 years, he did heal a lot of people. Not a few. Or not who did ask. Or not who did kneel. No. What he saw with his eyes, he did heal. If he thought you need to be healed, he come to you, he heal you. Without asking. When God did come to me, he did not ask. He did not say to me, can I come to you, boy? Because I need you. No. God come to me and he took me. It is not what I want. It is what He wants. And this is how it will end, people. It will be how it's standing in the book. And that's not in your Bible, but in the real book of God. And where can you find the book? In God, because God is the book. So this little boy and his parents need to run for their lives for this little boy, or he will be killed. He was running all the time for his life. You think Jesus got such a nice life here on earth? No, people. That's why you read nothing in the Bible about this. He did run for his life anytime. What you people don't know, I will tell you. For me it's easy to explain, but for you difficult to understand. You will think, who is he? How can he talk like this? Why is he here? Where does he live? What do we want? What is the matter with him? How can it be he knows so much? Do we need to listen? Or do we not need to listen to this boy? I'm talking about me. Do you need to listen to what I say? Or do you think, no? You know, what is given to me, I use. If God did not give this to me, what will I do on the internet? Why will I talk like this? Like an imbecile? Like a stupid boy who lie and cheat and brainwash people. You understand? I understand really good what I'm doing. And you people think it cannot be. There is not someone who comes from God and talk like this. It is not possible, because we wait for the two witnesses. These are the two. I'm also waiting for the two witnesses. Because I want to bless them in the things they do. That's why I will wait for the two witnesses. And if they want to bless me on the same time, it doesn't matter. I am blessed already by God. So I don't know, but I want to bless them in the work they need to do for my Father. I'm waiting only till it goes very wrong. And this will happen soon, people. I will say, be ready. Be ready. Listen and look. Look very good and listen very good. And if you do, you will find the way you want. You did get 2 eyes and 2 ears. Use them. Use them very good. It is in these days very important to open your eyes and your ears. Listen, learn. Go to the internet. Go to CNN. Watch the people. Watch what they do. Look how they walk, how they talk, where they pray to. All these kind of things are important right now. Look to the hands, the eyes. Look to the body language. Look to everything. If you speak with someone, look at him or her. My father told me, there is no one you can trust here on earth. There is nothing you can trust here on earth. Anything. because people will poison you and you even don't know what you are doing. I tell you this, people, because it is true. If it was a lie, then I will not tell you, because I am not a liar. I'm a boy of God. And I will stay this boy forever. Now you people think that Jesus was born on Christmas? A few days from now? Well, think again. When it is Christmas and I see all these lights and all this bullshit around me, my lights go out, like I'm not home. I want to do nothing with any feast. The only feast I will have is when I see God for real, that I can hold Him and touch Him and kiss Him and thank Him in my way. That will be my feast. That will be my biggest day. And you people, when you win the lottery, that will be your biggest day. Right? Money, gold, diamonds, expensive cars, golden rings and chains, women, sex, drugs, music, movies, stories, this is what you like, people. If I see a priest and he say in the middle, you can donate, now ask yourself, did Jesus ask for donations? Or did he do it free? want to become famous on the internet. That's why I'm telling you, don't want to be your friend. Because I don't look for it. But if it is your way, that you like it that way, then I will say no, not no. I will say okay. But I trust no one. And I trust nothing. Not one thing and not one woman, a human woman. Oh, also I don't trust women. They got something men don't have. It's very dangerous. I'm warning you for women. And if there are women here on the internet listening to me, then this woman will understand what I mean. Why women are dangerous. Because they got something what the man wanna have. And if the man don't get it, then he will force you so that he will get it. Do you get it? I'm telling you the nature of the man. And I'm telling you the nature of the woman. You know, if women want you, they will get you. But if men want women, that is not so easy. Do you understand? Women are more strong than men. And woman will rule the world. Listen what I'm saying. Woman will rule the world. You think that it will be men who will rule the world? No, it will be women who rule the world. Because the woman get what men want. Very easy. And it's also very true. But I want you to watch out. Use your ears and your eyes good. You don't get this for nothing. Not for nothing, you know. So use it good. Definitely in these times. Because we are definitely in end time. End time, people. It is very near. I will tell you about this as much I can, because I need you to wake up, and I need your ears, and you need your ears and your eyes, or you will die in your dream world. And that's a pity. You know, there was a woman on TV, and she said, "Oh, only 2 people did die." And I was screaming at the woman. "Only 2 people did die," I said. "It is too many. No one should die." But the women said, "Only 2 people did die." And she was looking like she was coming from hell or something. She want more people die. I read her, I saw it on her, how she talk, how she did look like, and she did mean it also. I saw it on her whole human being, if she was a human being. It's unbelievable. But every life here on earth is precious. So if one die in this world is one too many, people. And then later 20 more did die. I was thinking about the woman. I thought, so now the woman is happy that 22 did die instead of 2. Do you understand what kind of people here are in this world? Who don't care how many will die. There are dirty people in this world, and you can know them, but you need to walk with God, or you won't see it. You need to wake up first, or you won't see it. There are a lot of dirty people in this world. Snakes, who will bite you and poison you. And you think these are the nice people. You know why? Because they give you the feeling that they are nice. And you will think, hey, this guy is funny. You know, my eyes did go open when I saw Jim Carrey. I thought, what? I told God, this man? No, I don't believe it, my Lord. It is not possible, not he. Jim Carrey, one of the most funny guy I really did love. But God did warn me. He told me before this did happen. He told me a week up front, my son, there will come a funny guy who will be against me. He told me there will come a funny guy who will be against me. And I woke up and I thought, what did God just tell me? But I did not think about Jim Carrey. And then a week later, I see Jim Carrey doing the signs and telling that it is not true and all these kind of things. And then I started to cry. And I thought, no, not Jim Carrey. He is my most favorite guy. I loved him. I did laugh about him. He is funny. I thought he is a nice guy. That's why God knows everything about me. So God did warn me first. When this airplane did come down, God warned me first. He did bring me to the place where I saw the airplane go over my head. And then I get a nasty, strange, ugly, dark, low feeling. And then I told God, my God, what do I need to do here? Because I was on a place, I don't know what to do. But I was standing for something of stone coming out of the floor. And I was looking around and almost want to drive away. And then I go back and I think, there must something here. Why God sent me here? So there must be something here. So I did look, and then I saw a number behind where I was standing for. It said 171. And then sorry, verslik me. And then I saw a boat with number 7 on it. And then I think, 7, 17? That's the date, that's now. So then I drive home. And I thought, something will happen today, something terrible. At first I was looking in my street for the numbers, because maybe something will happen on these numbers I saw in my street. But that was not the case. And then 8 or 9 hours later, I click on my TV and I see flight 17. This airplane, what did go over my head, was shot down. And 300 people did die. God did warn me that something terrible will happen. And the only thing I can say to God is, thank you, my Father, that you did warn me. I cannot save them. I like to save them. I told my father, I wish I could save them. You know, God is remarkable. He is beautiful. He is, you know, He loves you if you love Him. But you need to be real with Him. I mean, if you cry, cry for real. If you cry and there are no tears, you are not real. If you cry and God sees your tears and you don't mean it, God will see it. That you are a crying liar. Or a lying crier. You know. And if you come to Holland, I can show you the place. We can go there. I can bring many people with me. And I can tell the story again. Without lying to my father. And so I got many stories. I was standing for an open window and I told my father, this tree I'm seeing here will not stand long. And I close my window and I go on my bed and I hear and the tree broke. But the tree was still there. But the next day, people come to work to take away the whole tree. I can tell you this, people, without lying. Why will I lie about such a things I get from God? You know, Russia did get this stone, right? It is maybe difficult and unbelievable to explain, but I will explain. A few days before this will happen, I saw people on CNN talking about a stone, that there is gold in it. And I did have many golden rings. And I told God, God, look my golden rings. I throw them away because people will die for this kind of thing, that there will come a stone out of the air and they don't care. They care more for the money than the dead people around them. And I did throw away the rings. The gold, I throw it away. And you can look. It is still there where I did throw it. I did not take it back. If I was without money, I did not take it back. Because if I do something for God, I do something for God. So, and then I told my father, please God, let this stone fall down. Let it happen, my Lord, because they will not listen. The next day I wake up, I click on my TV, and it did happen. Do you think I lie this in my Father's eyes? Do you really think so, people? I'm telling you nothing than the truth. Like Jesus did. I lie nothing. Why will I lie? There are a lot of people for me who lie. So why will I lie? I told Anita she will die by the sword. You will see that Anita Ventura will die by the sword. Not that I like it, but it is what she wants. I told Paul Burgley in the beginning, Paul, God told me to watch out for your voice. Paul did not listen. He go on and on. I tell him almost every day, Paul, your voice. Not listening. Paul, if you're listening now, if you do the things again what you did with your voice before, it will become more difficult for you, man. I'm warning you. again. Because who will not listen need to feel. You know, God is not like Jesus was on earth. On earth he was a nice, beautiful man, loveful. But in what he see right now, you think he will stay nice? Really, people? You all will feel how nice it will be. And then I am not talking about the people who did find the way, but I am talking about the people who need to feel. God did give me dreams and visions, and he told me, you are the enigma. You are an enigma. So then I start to think, what does God mean? God told me also, spoke. He told me, spoke. I think, that's a joke, you know, that's nothing, spoke. But spoke means something. If God tell me something, I better understand that it is true and that I need to look for it. So I write down spoke. What does it mean? And it means fast, soon, quickly. Why God give me this? Because everything will go quickly, people. Because God told me so. Spoke, he said. He also told me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. I am the fish in God. And you are the fish I need to drag. This is what God told me. Not carry away, no, drag the fish to the sea. Or they will not listen. And drag is hard. It's very hard. I need to pull you on your hair into that sea. Or you will not listen. That's why sometimes I will talk loud, with a loud voice. Maybe then you will listen. I need to stop because it's time.